In essence, Will Hunting is a 20-year-old from South Boston who spends his days working as a janitor at MIT and his nights drinking with his friends. In addition to Will's seemingly normal life, he is a self-taught intellect who is just shy of a genius. As the events of the plot unfold, Will finds himself serving jail time as a result of assaulting a police officer. However, Professor Lambeau, a renowned mathematician and professor at MIT, is able to persuade the court to drop the charges under two conditions. Will must agree to solve highly advanced math problems and begin attending therapy. This following clip will reveal two things: a fraction of Will's intelligence and the reason behind the need for therapy.
Henry Ward Beecher, in Proverbs from the Plymouth Pulpit, 1887, said, and I quote,
This is the
excuse
20th
me,
century, Your Honor.
excuse
It's going
me.
to make a mockery of the courtroom.
I am afforded the right to speak in my own defense, sir. By the Constitution of the United States. This is the same
And don't tell me
document
about
which
the
guarantees
Constitution
my
of the
liberty.
United States.
Now, liberty, in case you've forgotten, is the soul's right to breathe. And when it cannot take a long breath, laws are girded too tight. Without liberty, man is a cinco.
Man is a what?
I'm also aware that you've been through several foster homes. The state removed you from 3 because of serious physical abuse.
Many psychological conditions can fit Will's symptoms. However, borderline personality disorder does a fine job of incorporating the majority of them. BPD is characterized by unstable moods, behavior, and relationships. The general symptoms include fear of abandonment, impaired social relationships, anger, hostility, isolation, all of which are demonstrated in the next scene during a heated argument between Skylar, who is Will's girlfriend, and Will after she had just asked him to move to California with her. Due to Will's abuse as a child, he finds it extremely difficult to open up and introduce new people into his life who he is uncertain if they will hurt him in the future.
What the fuck am I afraid
You're afraid of me, you're afraid that I won't love you back. You know what? I'm afraid too. Fuck it, I want to give it a shot, and at least I'm honest with you.
I'm not honest with you?
No, what about your 12 brothers? No, you're not going. You're not leaving.
What do you want to know? What? That I don't have 12 brothers?
Yeah.
That I'm a fucking orphan? No, you don't want to hear
I
that.
didn't know
No,
that.
you don't want to hear that. You don't
I
want to hear
didn't
that I
know
got
it.
fucking cigarettes put out of me when I was a little kid.
I didn't know
That this isn't fucking surgery, that the motherfucker stabbed me. You don't want to hear that shit, Skylar.
I
Don't
do wanna
don't
hear
tell
that.
me you want to hear that
I
shit.
want to hear it because I want to help you, because I
Help
want to be
me?
with
What the fuck? What do I got? A fucking sign on my back that says save me?
No.
Do I look like I need that?
No, God, I just want to be with
Don't
you because I
bullshit
love
me.
you.
Don't bullshit me.
I
Don't you
love you.
fucking
I love you.
bullshit me.
This scene also shows Will exhibiting the defense mechanism of reaction formation. According to Freud, a defense mechanism is used by the ego to prevent threatening impulses from being consciously recognized and thus provoking anxiety. Due to Will's inability to open up to Skylar, Will ends the scene by telling Skylar he doesn't love her, when in fact he does. He reacts in the opposite manner of how he truly feels. In an attempt to give Will an opportunity to discover where his intelligence would be best suited, Professor Lambeau sets up job interviews with many companies and agencies as big as the NSA. However, Will requests that he set up no more meetings as he claims he does not want to solve advanced mathematics for the rest of his life. An inferiority complex is a lack of self-worth, feelings of not being able to measure up to standard, or doubt and uncertainty in oneself. From this upcoming scene, it may be so that Will does indeed have an inferiority complex, and that he feels as if he is inadequate for the position, when in reality he is more than capable for it.
Don't set up any more meetings.
Well, I won't. I'll cancel them. I'll give you a job myself. I just wanted you to see what was out there.
Look, maybe I don't want to spend the rest of my fucking life sitting around explaining shit to people.
In this final clip, Will's therapist Sean repeatedly tells Will that the horrific events in his childhood were not his fault. At first, Will brushes it off, but after Sean continuously says it, Will eventually succumbs to all of his emotions of guilt and fault that has been built up inside. The crying and the apologizing is because Will feels somewhat accountable for what has occurred to him. This is another major symptom of BPD called distorted self-image and/or unstable self-image. Will represents the vast majority of abused children who resort to assuming responsibility for their abuse rather than accepting that their loved ones are neglecting and abandoning them.
Don't fuck with me, all right? Don't fuck with me, Sean, not you.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
All in all, I believe this movie did a fantastic job depicting a person with borderline personality disorder or just someone who has been abused during their childhood in general. Because in the film, Will was not confined to only the symptoms of BPD. Instead, he demonstrated symptoms from other disorders too, which is typically the case in real life.